She leaves a great legacy, and one which has reverberated around our country.
Tonight, we look back on the life and legacy of Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Thanks so much for joining us tonight and staying up with us. I'm Brittany Bailey. Justice Ginsburg is known for her role in fighting for the rights of women, people of color, and members of the LGBTQ community. 10 TV's Stephanie Stanovich talks with another powerful woman who is sharing the story of how she got to know Justice Ginsburg personally.
She said to me once that change is incremental. It's not going to happen overnight.
For Beryl Anderson, Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a role model and mentor.
I'm really just moved and know that not only has our nation lost a great person, but a great jurist, a sharp thinker.
Anderson is the former Ohio Deputy Secretary of State, a lawyer, and the first African-American TV journalist in the U.S. Supreme Court Press Corps.
I got a chance to see her not just in action on the court, but also she brought with her to the court her commitment to fighting for women and women's rights, but also an understanding that if women succeed, men do as well.
She remembers traveling with her crew to cover Justice Ginsburg back in the mid-90s.
The thing that stands out in my mind is a trip to Brooklyn, her hometown.
Justice Ginsburg's elementary and high school honored her that day.
So she gave me the opportunity to ride in a car from elementary school to the high school, where I interviewed her and got a chance to know more about her.
Anderson was able to get to know her on a more personal level.
Very open, very down to earth, very giving. She saw that I was a young woman who was a lawyer, who was a journalist, who was moving up in her career, and her fight was for women as well as for minorities,
which Anderson feels she always fought for in a respectful way.
She was able to forge bridges, and I think that's important because we're not all going to agree on everything exactly the same. You find common ground and you move forward.
She's now left with these memories as she grieves with many others. She wants to leave the community with this.
To think about just her life as an example. And I realize that I am a part of that legacy.
Reporting in Columbus, Stephanie Stanovich, 10 TV News.
Anderson's advice right now for younger generations is to keep believing and never be afraid to follow your purpose, just as Justice Ginsburg did.